Gang, what's up? Aaron here at Canadian Looney. So we're going to drop in here just for a very quick live show. We've got the Parliament budget coming up in about a minute. We can see that happening behind us. Yeah, so I'm Aaron. This is Canadian Looney. I started this channel when I wanted to learn more about Canadian federal politics for myself. And I thought, what an interesting channel to try to start. Where you show Canadians what you're learning about Canadian federal politics. I didn't have a side. When I started, it's only 2 years now, just 2 years and maybe a month. But since that time, it didn't take me very long to catch on to the fact that there is something very corrupt going on, not just in Canada, but across the globe. There's this WEF teaming up with China and Russia to take on the United States, and it seems right now we're losing. Anyways, let's cross over into this. I think they're just about ready to go. It says on the screen there, but sorry, this will be a bit of an awkward one. What's up, California? How you doing? Charlene Hopper, always a pleasure to see you. You know that. Tyrone, what's going on, dog? Charlotte Laflèche, how you doing? Good to see you. Here we go. This is it. We're getting into this. How do you guys think it's going to go? I think the budget will be passed. I don't think the NDP is going to show up. What's up, Raya? How you doing, Salzman? My brother-in-law was named Salzman.
The question is as follows. Mr. Champagne, seconded by Mr. Carney, moved that this House approve in general the budgetary policy of the government.
The 10-minute period for members voting electronically has started, and the House will now proceed to the vote for members participating in person. All those in favor of the motion will please rise.
Mr. Carney. Mr. Ali. Madame Diaz.
What a bunch of nuts we're going to watch right here. Losers.
Mr. McGinty. Mr. Lightbound. Mr. Robertson.
These are all the people that are selling out your future.
Mr. LeBlanc. Madame Joly. Mr. McKinnon Gatineau.
These people are disgusting. Look at them.
Ms. Thompson.
Bunch of cowards.
Mr. Hodgson. Mr. Hernandez
Voting
Sanders.
to ruin the future
Ms.
of
Haidu.
your
Madame
grandchildren.
Michel.
Right here. That's what, and they're all
Mr.
applauding, clapping like
Mr.
seals.
Fraser. Mr. Cedar Brampton East.
They're sickening.
Mrs. Oshelski. Mr. Solomon. Mrs. Valdez. Monsieur Duclos.
Bunch of useless
Ms. Gould.
assholes.
Madame Petitpas-Taylor. Mr. Blair. Mr. Wilkinson. Ms. Fry. Ms. Chager. Mr. Osborne. Mr. Fragiscatos. Mr. Fuhr. Mr. Vancouverden. Ms. Gainey. Madame Provost. Ms. Sahota. Mr. Belanger, Desnete, Mississippi, Churchill River.
Mr. Belanger, Desnete, Mississippi, Churchill River.
Ms. McKnight. Ms. Chartrand. Mr. Gerritsen. Ms. Anand. Ms. Alty. Ms. Gullmasty. Mr. Sarai. Ms. McLean, Esquimalt Sandwich Soup. Mr. Long. Mr. Zaricelli. Madame Chanette. Ms. Latanzio. Mr. Nakvi. Mr. Housefather. Mr. Nur Mohammed. Madame Minna. Mr. Miller. Ms. Jasic. Mr. Beach. Ms. Scrow.
Grove.
Mr. Duguid.
Mr. Duguid.
Mr. Erskine Smith.
Mr. Erskine Smith.
Mr. Fisher.
Mr. Fisher.
Mr. Dollywall.
Mr. Dollywall.
Madame Châtel.
Châtel.
Mrs. Romanato.
Mrs. Romanato.
Mr. Lewis Kitchener-Conestoga.
Mr. Lewis Kitchener-Conestoga.
Mr. Assassi.
Mr. Assassi.
Mr. Grant.
Mr. Grant.
Mr. Letao.
Mr. Letao.
Mr. Bardisi.
Mr. Bardisi.
Madame Kayabaga.
Kayabaga.
Mr. Lamoureux.
Mr. Lamoureux.
Madame Brière.
Brière.
Mr. Turnbull.
Mr. Turnbull.
Mr. Kellaway.
Kellaway.
Monsieur Gay.
Mr. Gay.
Mr. Hogan.
Mr. Hogan.
Madame Koutrakis.
Madame Koutrakis.
Miss Chi.
Miss Chi.
Mr. Miles.
Mr. Miles.
Mr. Biddle.
Mr. Biddle.
Monsieur Cormier.
Monsieur Cormier.
Miss Dillon.
Miss Dillon.
Ms. Zerowitz.
Ms. Zerowitz.
Monsieur Elkoury.
Monsieur Elkoury.
Monsieur Fergus.
Mr. Fergus.
Mr. Fonseca.
Mr. Fonseca.
Monsieur Yacono.
Monsieur Yakano.
Ms. Khalid.
Miss Khalid.
Monsieur Lauzon.
Monsieur Lauzon.
Mr. Maloney.
Mr. Maloney.
Ms. Suds.
Miss Suds.
Madame Desrochers.
Madame Desrochers.
Ms. McKelvey.
Miss McKelvey.
Mr. Gasparo.
Mr. Gasparo.
Mr. Hanley.
Mr. Hanley.
Madame Rochefort.
Madame Rochefort.
Mr. Casey.
Mr. Casey.
Mr. Blois.
Mr. Blois.
Madame Bendayan.
Madame Bendayan.
Madame Fortier.
Madame Fortier.
Mr. Oliphant.
Mr. Oliphant.
Mr. Baptiste.
Mr. Baptiste.
Mr. Clausen.
Mr. Clausen.
Madame Lavac.
Madame Lavac.
Monsieur Ramsey.
Monsieur Ramsey.
Ms. Church.
Miss Church.
Mr. McKinnon, Coquitlam, Port Coquitlam.
Mr. McKinnon. Coquitlam, Port Coquitlam.
Mr. Morrissey.
Mr. Morrissey.
Monsieur Shifke.
Monsieur Shifke.
Mr. Sheehan.
Mr. Sheehan.
Miss Cedar Brampton South.
Miss Cedar Brampton South.
Miss Vandenbeld.
Miss Vandenbeld.
Mrs. Zaid.
Mrs. Zaid.
Ms. Yip.
Ms. Yip.
Mr. Baker.
Mr. Baker.
Monsieur D'Entremont.
Mr. D'Entremont.
Madame Lalonde.
Madame Lalonde.
Mr. Pulowski.
Pulowski.
Mr. Weiler.
Mr. Weiler.
Monsieur Zuberi.
Mr. Zuberi.
Mr. Eolfson.
Mr. Eolfson.
Madame Lapointe, Rivière de Mille-Îles.
Madame Lapointe, Rivière de Mille-Îles.
Mr. Baines.
Mr. Baines.
Mr. Cotto.
Mr. Cotto.
Mr. Gahir.
Mr. Gahir.
Miss Hefner.
Miss Hefner.
Madame Lapointe, Sudbury.
Madame Lapointe, Sudbury.
Mr. Souza.
Mr. Souza.
Mr. Carr.
Mr. Carr.
Miss Akan.
Mr. Khan.
Mr. Al Saoud.
Mr. Al Saoud.
Monsieur, Madame Auguste.
Madame Auguste.
Mr. Chang.
Mr. Chang.
Mr. Clark.
Mr. Clark.
Mr. Connors.
Mr. Connors.
Madame Dandurand.
Madame Dandurand.
Mr. Danko.
Mr. Danko.
Monsieur Deschaines Thériault.
Mr. Deschanterio.
Mr. Earl.
Mr. Earl.
Madame Mendez.
Madame Mendez.
Ms. Fancy.
Miss Fancy.
Mr. Fanjoy.
Fanjoy.
Losers!
Greaves.
Mr. Grieve.
Ms. Harrison.
Miss Harrison.
Ms. Hurdle.
Miss Hurdle.
Monsieur Joseph.
Mr. Joseph.
Monsieur Lavoie.
Mr. Lavoie.
Mr. McDonald Cardigan.
Mr. McDonald Cardigan.
Mr. Millette Bay of Quinty.
Mr. Millet Bay of Quinty.
Ms. Miedema.
Ms. Miedema.
Madame Mingarelli.
Madame Mingarelli.
Ms. Nathan.
Ms. Nathan.
Ms. Wien.
Ms. Wien.
Monsieur Tumba.
Monsieur Tumba.
Ms. O'Rourke.
Ms. O'Rourke.
Mr. Rana.
Mr. Rana.
Ms. Royer.
Mr. Royer.
Mr. Saini.
Mr. Saini.
Monsieur Sari.
Mr. Sari.
Mr. Sawatsky.
Mr. Sawatsky.
Ms. Sodi.
Ms. Sodi.
Mr. St. Pierre.
Mr. St. Pierre.
Ms. Tesser Dirksen.
Tesser Dirksen.
Monsieur Villeneuve.
Mr. Villeneuve.
Mr. Watchorn.
Monsieur Watchhorn.
Ms. May.
Ms. May.
Who gives it? Liz May sold out again.
Que tous-
Liz May is
All
a
those
fraud.
opposed to the motion.
que tous ceux qui sont
All those opposed to the motion will please rise.
Monsieur Poilievre.
Mr. Poilievre.
Mr. Doherty.
Doherty.
Mr. Schmale.
Schmale.
Mr. Brock.
Mr. Brock.
Mr. Bazan.
Mr. Bazan.
Just in case you didn't catch that, Liz May voted for the budget. She's been out here trying to make headlines for her drunk ass, stupid self, like saying that she's going to vote against this budget, that there's so many things that are hurt that she cares about for Canadians that aren't included in the budget. They bought her out at the last minute. She was just here on CPAC 15 minutes ago saying, I didn't know which way my heart would go. I hope your heart stops, you stupid old bag.
Workington.
Workington.
Mrs. Cramp-Nyman.
Mrs. Cramp-Nyman.
Mr. Kana.
God
Mrs.
damn, Liz
Roberts.
May, go to hell.
Mr. Morin.
Mr. Morin.
Mr. Ross.
Mr. Ross.
Madame Vien.
Madame Vieng.
Monsieur Godin.
Monsieur Godin.
Mr. Martel.
Mr. Martel.
Ms. Rumpel Garner.
Uncle Garner.
Mr. Cooper.
Cooper.
Mr. Lloyd.
Mr. Lloyd.
Mr. Lawrence.
Mr. Lawrence.
Mr. Van Popta.
Mr. Van Popta.
Mr. Kelly.
Mr. Kelly.
Monsieur Généreux.
Mr. Généreux.
Monsieur Gould.
Monsieur Gould.
Mr. Viss.
Mr. Viss. Bliss.
Mr. Tucker.
Mr. Tucker.
Mr. Steinley.
Mr. Steinley.
Mr. Zimmer.
Mr. Zimmer.
Mr. Lobb.
Mr. Lobb.
Mr. Baldinelli.
Mr. Baldinelli.
Mr. Davidson.
Mr. Davidson.
Mr. Malillo.
Mr. Malillo.
Mr. Calkins.
Mr. Calkins.
Mr. Redicott.
Mr. Redicott.
Mr. Muse.
Mr. Muse.
Mr. Waugh.
Mr. Waugh.
Ms. Rude.
Ms. Rude.
Mr. Ho.
Mr. Ho.
Mrs. Falk, Battleford, Lloydminster, Meadow Lake.
Mrs. Falk, Battleford, Lloydminster, Meadow Lake.
Ms. Gladue.
Gladue.
Mr. Majumdar.
Mr. Majumdar.
Mrs. Goodridge.
Mrs. Goodridge.
Mr. Shipley.
Mr. Shipley.
Mr. Bragdon.
Mr. Bragdon.
Mr. Tolmie.
Mr. Tolmie.
Monsieur Lefebvre.
Mr. Lefebvre.
Mr. Arnold.
Mr. Arnold.
Mrs. Gallant.
Mrs. Gallant.
Mr. Allison.
Mr. Allison.
Mr. Vierson.
Mr. Vierson.
Mr. Epp.
Mr. Epp.
Mr. Williamson.
Mr. Williamson.
Mr. Falk Provencher.
Mr. Falk Provencher.
Mr. Diot.
Mr. Diot.
Mr. McCulley.
Mr. McCauley.
Mr. Menegakis.
Mr. Menegakis.
Mrs. Wagenthal.
Mrs. Wagenthal.
Mrs. Jensen.
Mrs. Jensen.
Mr. Abultaif.
Mr. Abutayev.
Mr. Motts.
Mr. Motts.
Mr. Dalton.
Mr. Dalton.
Mr. Dowdle.
Mr. Dowdle.
Mr. Cram.
Mr. Cram.
Mr. Morrison.
Mr. Morrison.
Mr. Patzer.
Mr. Patzer.
Mr. Leslie.
Mr. Leslie.
Mr. Giovanni.
Mr. Giovanni.
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Mrs. Anstey.
Mrs. Anstey.
Mr. Au.
Mr. Owl.
Mr. Babber.
Mr. Babber.
Mr. Bailey.
Mr. Bailey.
Mr. Bélanger, Sudbury S, Manitoulin, Nickelbelt.
Mr. Bélanger, Sudbury S, Manitoulin, Nickelbelt.
Mr. Bexty.
Mr. Bexty.
Mr. Bonk.
Mr. Bonk.
Mrs. Borelli.
Mrs. Borelli.
Ms. Cobania.
Ms. Cobania.
Mrs. Cody.
Mrs. Cody.
Mr. Davies, Vancouver South.
Niagara South.
Niagara South.
Mr. Davies, Niagara South.
Mr. Dawson.
Mr. Dawson.
Mrs. DeRitter.
Mrs. DeRitter.
Mr. Gill, Calgary Skyview.
Mr. Gill, Calgary Skyview.
Mr. Gill, Brampton West.
Mr. Gill, Brampton West.
Mr. Gill, Calgary McKnight.
Mr. Gill, Calgary McKnight.
Mr. Gill, Windsor West.
Mr. Gill, Windsor West.
Mr. Nader.
Mr. Nader.
Mr. Gill, Abbotsford, South Langley.
Mr. Gill, Abbotsford, South Langley.
Mr. Groslo.
Mr. Groslo.
Mr. Guglielmin.
Mr. Guglielmin.
Mr. Gunn.
Mr. Gunn.
Mr. Hardy.
Mr. Hardy.
Mr. Holman.
Mr. Holman.
Mr. Jackson.
Mr. Jackson.
Mr. Kibble.
Mr. Kibble.
Ms. Kirkland.
Mrs. Kirkland.
Mrs. Conans.
Mrs. Conan.
Ms. Cronus.
Ms. Cronus.
Mr. Currick.
Mr. Kirk.
Mr. Lawton.
Mr. Lawton.
Mr. Ma.
Mr. Ma.
Mr. Mahal.
Mr. Mahal.
Mr. Mantle.
Mr. Mantle.
Mr. McKenzie.
Mr. McKenzie.
Mr. Reynolds.
Mr. Reynolds.
Mr. Stevenson.
Mr. Stevenson.
Mr. Strauss.
Mr. Strauss.
Monsieur Blanchet.
Monsieur Blanchet.
Monsieur Garon.
Monsieur Garon.
Madame Normandin.
Madame Normandin.
Monsieur Brunel Duceppe.
Monsieur Brunel Duceppe.
Monsieur Simard.
Monsieur Simard.
Monsieur Fortin.
Monsieur Fortin.
Monsieur Thériault.
Monsieur Thériault.
Monsieur Champoux.
Monsieur Champoux.
Monsieur Perron.
Monsieur Perron.
Monsieur Bonin.
Monsieur Bonin.
Monsieur Savard-Tremblay.
Monsieur Savard-Tremblay.
Monsieur Sainte-Marie.
Monsieur Sainte-Marie.
Madame Larouche.
Madame Larouche.
Madame de Bellefeuille.
De Bellefeuille.
Madame Godreau.
Madame Godreau.
Monsieur Beaulieu.
Monsieur Beaulieu.
Monsieur Blanchette-Jonca.
Monsieur Blanchette-Jonca.
Monsieur Lemire.
Monsieur Lemire.
Monsieur Davies, Vancouver Kingsway.
Mr. Davies, Vancouver Kingsway.
Monsieur Bouleris.
Monsieur
Oh,
Miss McPherson.
Miss McPherson.
Ms. Kwan.
Ms. Kwan.
come on. Pretty exciting. That's pretty exciting. If they get all the NDP, I wasn't paying attention. Were they all there? I didn't see Don Davies.
The electronic voting period has ended, and the House will now await the end of the broadcast.
Is it going to come down to the speaker's vote?
Electronically before resuming its proceedings. Once the proceedings resume, I will invite members who encountered technical difficulties to identify themselves.
Well, I can tell by the tone of his voice he's pissed off. Like, oh, gosh. We're going to have to watch this? Yeah. Well, again, what I would point out is that Liz May is a traitor to everything she's ever falsely represented. Liz May is a stroked out dumb woman that should have retired before the last election. She didn't, but she drank her way back to another seat. Guelph, Spanish Islands, wherever those are. Who cares? Okay, so Lori Idloud's an abstention. That's an issue. Is Don Davies an abstention? This is going to be a tied vote. It's going to go to the speaker. Right? That is the way I think it's going to go. Who's keeping track of the numbers?
If members were not able to vote due to technical difficulties, they may now use the raise hand function and the chair will recognize them. Ms. Gazan.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Vote no.
I just want to make sure, like, this budget had nothing for MMI.
I can't hear the
I'll
honourable
take back
member.
a lot
I
of
can't hear
stuff,
the honourable
Gazan.
member,
Vote no.
The honourable member, if I could have a bit of silence in the House so I can hear the honourable member. How does the honourable member vote?
Yes, I just want to make sure.
No. Answer the question, dum-dum. Gazan is as close to pure trash as you're going to find. I know you shouldn't say that about an Indigenous person.
Your vote has been
I don't see
registered as
people
no.
that way. She's just trash. That's
Attempting
the way
to
I see
change
it.
that vote.
Nothing to do with
I'm
her
not.
Okay.
ancestry. Look at this. Come on.
The honourable official opposition House leader has a point.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, I had technical difficulty. I would like to vote no.
Mr. Reid?
Who?
Mr. Reid. You can just recognize
Mr.
him.
Reid. Yes.
Mr. Speaker, I was unable to use my app. I would like to vote no.
Good on you, Reed.
Anyone else?
I don't trust that MP at all.
Okay. The table will now compile the results of the vote.
Yeas pour 170, sans 70. Nays contre 168, sans 63.
That's the end of that.
I declare the motion carried.
Thank you, sir.
Don Davies didn't show up. Who else didn't show up? Don Davies and Lori Idlow. That was it. What are you going to do, gang?
Thank you. This is
Aaron here, Canadian Looney. Like, share, subscribe, get notified. We do live shows here all the time. Like, I just popped in to cover this one just because I wanted to watch it and didn't know how else to record it. That is frustrating. Look at how proud. There. So look at how proud all those liberal losers are, shaking each other's hands, shaking Chris Donchma, the sellout's hand. They're gross. Honestly, if you want to learn anything about Canadian federal politics, this might be your best source. I try to show it like as I see it. And when I came in to learn about Canadian politics, I really had no side. I was just like, I know things are screwed up. Why is that? We started backpedaling. Anyhow, maybe we'll watch a couple more minutes of how it breaks down after this, because he looks pretty upset.
Just ask all members.
Here we go.
Order. À l'ordre. The House will proceed with our proceedings. I would just ask all members who are not participating in the adjournment proceedings to please exit. Order! I'll remind honourable members they are not to take pictures in the chamber. Thank you. Order! Thank you. I will ask the honourable members who have taken pictures to immediately delete the pictures now. Now. That goes for all honourable members. The House is in session, the mace is on the table. There are to be no pictures taken within the chamber during proceedings. Good job. Order. All all members on both sides, if they've taken pictures, I'll ask them now to delete those pictures and confirm that with the chair. Order. In accordance with Standing Order 38, a motion to adjourn the House is deemed to have been made and seconded at this time. Therefore, the question is that this House do now adjourn. The honourable member for Elgin, St. Thomas, London South.
That was a dad voice.
Mr. Speaker, it's a great honor to rise in this House, and I suspect that the members opposite knew I had the first late show this evening, and that's why so many of them are still here, which we're not used to seeing in adjournment proceedings. But I'm very grateful for this. And, you know, I note that this question that I'm asking the government comes on the heels of this House's passage of what I will say is a very dangerous budget for Canada and for Canadians, a budget that cements a $78 billion deficit, a budget that signs Canada up to $321 billion more in new debt over the coming years, a budget that will allow for $55 billion to be spent this year on debt interest alone. Now, Mr. Speaker, that is more than this government spends on health transfers to provinces. That is more than this government spends on the child tax incentives. That is more than Canada collects in GST. When I bring that up, it's to say that these numbers have meaning. Canada's fiscal situation is dire after 10 years of mismanagement by the Liberal government. And this is something that we have heard warnings of. This is the fastest shrinking economy in the G7. The deficit of $78 billion is one that the Liberal government, the Prime Minister, said would not exist because he promised a deficit of no more than $62 billion. Now, the reason this is so important, Mr. Speaker, is because Canadians could not afford to run their own household budgets the way this government is running Canada's budget. In fact, I don't think the Prime Minister would have had the deal he did at Brookfield if he ran Brookfield the way he is now running Canada and Canada's books. So where is the master banker we are promised? Where is the master financier, the guy who could move at the speed of crisis? Where is that Prime Minister? Now, the question that I asked in this House a few weeks ago and on which I rise again today had to do with the auto sector specifically. My riding of Elgin, St. Thomas, London South has a great many employees that were affected by a number of plant closures over recent weeks. From CAMI in the neighboring riding of Oxford and some of the subsidiaries, or the vendors rather, suppliers to CAMI around the region, including in my riding, where hundreds and hundreds of workers, well over 1,200 workers, have been directly put at economic risk. Their livelihoods terminated because of this government's failure to fulfill a promise that it made, a key promise by the Prime Minister to stand up for the auto sector. Now, there has been, from the Liberal government, a fair bit in the way of revisionism when called on what the Prime Minister said, which is that he would get a deal with the United States, a deal with Donald Trump by July. They've said, no, he didn't really mean it. He meant that he would work towards it, that wasn't really a deadline, it was a guideline. Well, for Canadians who put their trust in this Prime Minister to secure an economic future for this country, that is a broken promise. And in this budget, we do not have anything resembling a plan that will protect auto workers, that will protect manufacturing jobs in my region and across the country. This is a budget that will only put Canadians at risk of having to spend more in debt interest, having to deal with more inflation because of runaway debt and deficit spending, and no plan to secure our jobs and secure an economic future for our country. So will this Prime Minister say once and for all that they have a plan to protect the auto sector and reveal what it is?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary, the Minister of Industry.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I appreciate the intervention from my colleague from Elgin, St. Thomas, London South, on the budget and on the auto sector in particular. I think we're in the aftermath of quite a historic moment in this House, where the main budget motion has passed, a budget that brings forward an investment plan focusing on investment in housing, investments in infrastructure, investments in defence, investments in talent, and investments in productivity. but investments that are really about triggering and unleashing private sector investment. We predict that this budget will bring forward $500 billion in additional private sector investment to this country over the next 5 years. And that's really private sector investment that we welcome throughout the different regions of this country. And I'll give maybe some examples in the auto sector. Particularly in St. Thomas, the honourable member would be aware of the new gigafactory, which has broken down ground there now. 3,000 direct jobs, 32,000 square meters of concrete, 4,850 metric tons of rebar. A significant plant that will bring thousands of jobs to his riding. And as the honourable member is well aware, when you bring direct jobs into the auto sector, there's all kinds of spin-off, indirect and induced jobs. And I'll just quote, as the honourable member would know well, the mayor of St. Thomas, and he was quoted saying a few weeks ago, "The mayor hasn't stopped smiling since," and he's referring to himself here, "generations in the future can still have a job that pays well enough to buy a home in St. Thomas and become part of a really vibrant community." And so that's some of the positive investment that comes into the next generation of automotive technology in Canada, which we know is increasingly electric. I invite my honourable colleague to come on over and see the benefits of the growth of the EV technology over the longer term. It's something that is being recognized in his community. And it's part of a larger defense, I think, of the auto sector that involves also being very attentive to the concerns that have been raised. The honourable minister mentioned Ingersoll. The Minister of Industry has been present in Ingersoll, in Brampton, sitting down with the workers, being very, I think, direct and forceful with the companies that are threatening to not honour some of the commitments they've made to all Canadians, not just this side of the House, but all Canadians, including his constituents. And we think this is the appropriate approach to take, to be engaged with the workers, engaged with the Canadian sector that's here, and be very engaged with those who are deploying capital and showing them the value of deploying capital here, whether it's the American companies, American-based companies, or global companies. And again, this is all in the context of a budget that we think is an investment budget, but one that actually doesn't quite do what I think the honourable member is, I think, concerned about fiscal policy. And I think he would know if he was looked more deeply into the charts in the budget, that this budget will, over a 3-year period, balance operating spending with revenues and make sure that those capital investments are the ones that we're borrowing funds to make. And he would also be aware that it's capital investments that are the pro-economic investments that unleash the kinds of opportunities for people in his riding as well as across the country. I think this government and this minister, the Minister of Industry, has been very attentive to the specific needs and concerns in Southern Ontario, and we're very active and involved in both securing investment as well as protecting.
Fucking loser. Yeah, so a little bit pissed off at that vote result just because Liz May is such a goddamn sellout. Like, that stupid piece of shit, Liz May, the old drunk beaver, like, who cares about the world and cares about Canadians. She just stabbed everybody in the front, not in the back, in the front. For what purpose would an old bag of shit like do that? It would only be because of money. It's not because of some green initiative. She doesn't believe in her own foolishness. Like, it's very frustrating because she made this big scene for the last 2 weeks about how she didn't know which way she was going to go on the budget. But there you go. You sold out at the very last minute. Liz May, you old, stupid, drunk, stroke-ridden bitch. I can't believe you just did that. And then you're just going to go home and think everything's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay what you've done. And this is going to be, I guess, what remains of your legacy. Besides your 2015 speech, when you were so screwed up, you barely could talk. Actually, we're going to drop right into that because that's the only way that I'm going to feel satisfied that we're getting Liz May back. Yeah, let's do it like this. We'll get this for you. Here. So we've got this. This is just about perfect. This is, again, Liz May, right to your face. And I'm not afraid of some kind of consequence to saying this. You're a piece of shit, you old drunk bitch. You're a sellout to Canadians. You represent nothing. You think you're off the hook? You better get hiding. Pretty cross at this stupid old lady.
There's a lot unusual about your speech, Liz, but we're going to take off now. 9 years. Okay. I got to calm down. It's been 9 years. And we wonder, at first I thought, he doesn't show up because he's shy. He doesn't know how to do jokes. He has no music to do. But maybe he doesn't like to be among... Qu'est-ce que tu peux exprimer les... Maybe he doesn't like to be with humans.
Everyone has an opinion about Canadian federal politics. Oh, yeah. We went pretty hard in the paint on MP Liz May. She's the leader of the Green. We went really hard on her this week. Shot my mouth off. But now I'm going to show you in context where that comes from. Because there's a reason. I'm fed up with these politicians, but they have secrets they don't want told. Anyways, this is one of Liz May's. She's a glug, guys. Like, she has no control over herself when she gets on the bottle. Let's take a look. It's hysterical. She's out of control.
Merci. What can I say about such generous praise? I want to start by saying, here we stand in what used to be the Museum of Civilization, and I stand as a British Columbian Member of Parliament from Coast Salish Territory, Haishka, and I'm standing in front of longhouses of Haida, New Chalmouth. I mean, and here we are, like, has anyone bothered to mention, I am honored to stand on the traditional territory of the Algonquin Nation. Thank you, Miigwech. And since Perry Bellegarde is here, I want to mention we stand on his traditional territory too. And I want to say, like, what the fuck was wrong with the rest of you? You didn't notice we're standing on traditional territory. Like, what doesn't scream out First Nations about this stage? Well, anyway, the rant endeth here. I'm here and honored to be here among my colleagues, allowed to speak when you all want to go home. I stand having missed my girlfriends, Megan Leslie, born in Ontario, representing Nova Scotia, and Lisa Raitt, born in Nova Scotia, representing Ontario. But really, that would have been my fun moment, but they don't let me in on that. I don't know why. I keep begging. Lisa, Megan, what can I do? I want to be a backup girl, do up. Anyway, I have very little time to share with you what must be important, which is to say, we've now heard from only 3 of us as federal party leaders, but there are 4 of us. You know, voici les 4 chefs des partis au niveau fédéral. Et la question clé, c'est que lequel ce n'est pas comme les autres, comme des autres. Peut-être tout le monde pense immédiatement de Stephen Harper, parce qu'il est le chef qui n'était pas ici. Toujours, il n'est pas ici. Il n'a jamais participé aux grandes soirées des journalistes parlementaires. Now, when he first didn't come to the Parliamentary Press Gallery dinner, and I have to admit, having way before I was in politics, when I was at Sierra Club, I paid attention to the Parliamentary Press Gallery dinner. It never occurred to me that we would have a prime minister who didn't show up, right? It's been 9 years. Okay, I gotta calm down. It's been 9 years. And we wonder, at first I thought, he doesn't show up because he's shy. He doesn't know how to do jokes. He has no music to do. But maybe he doesn't like to be among. Qu'est-ce que tu peux exprimer? Maybe he doesn't like to be with humans. But the thing is, now we know that's not true. He can do funny. He can do music. And he still doesn't show up. I don't get it. I really don't. I mean, he should be here. That's what prime ministers do. They show up to be humiliated like the rest of us schmucks. So I've begun to think about it, and I thought about, I really appreciate, by the way, thank you, Press Gallery, thank you for returning to our traditional origins. I thought, well, maybe he's afraid of the tradition. You know the tradition. The flying bread roll, the jettisoning of baked goods. Maybe he suffers from a really significant, extreme manifestation of gluten intolerance. But I think, yeah, there's got to be a closet here somewhere. You know, he doesn't have to face that all by himself. So it's, despite the fact that Stephen Harper isn't here, it's not of Stephen Harper whom I speak. Which of us as leaders is not like the other? So, okay, I meant me, because there's a couple of things about me that are different. I'm going to go fast, because last year I mentioned I'm the oldest. You know that now. I'm the oldest one. I think you know this, but I'm also the only leader with artificial parts. You do know this. I don't mean my boobs. I mean my hips. My hips are both artificial. The right side has a consumer malfunction part. The security guards, son, you can tell them, I squeak. I walk through the floors of Parliament, and the guards have told me, Madame May, you cannot sneak up on anyone. Because this is a part they don't use anymore because it squeaks. It goes some days like a chirping grasshopper, other days like a really bad squeaky screen door. I'm not kidding you. Some of you know this is true. My daughter said to me, Mummy, you are to Stephen Harper as the crocodile was to Captain Hook. Only you go squeak, squeak, and he went tick-tock. But never mind. Some of the other leaders, in fact, may have artificial parts. They just haven't admitted it. So we're not sure. I mean, I don't know for sure about Stephen Harper's hair. And I'm also not sure about what the hell the Liberals have done to Justin's hair. What the hell? We need a global movement for the liberation of curls. Who decided that it was important to lacquer them down? And I don't know about what other artificial parts. I'm not going to go into Tom Mulcair because it's not fair. Because I think he's going to be perfecting his Rachel Notley imitation, which may involve losing facial hair. But the thing about it is, I really did mean me, because what about me is not like the others? Lequel de celles-ci, c'est pas comme des autres? Évidemment, je suis une femme. I'm the only girl on the leader team. I'm the only woman running. I mean, I don't believe in running for prime minister because our parliamentary system of Westminster parliamentary democracy means all MPs are equal and none of us are elected to be dictator. Sorry, Stephen. The thing is, our parliamentary democracy is all of us are equal. But the thing is, I'm the only woman party leader, and I know what men immediately think. Because the poor boys, they really bought into Freud. That whole sexual maturation thing on the Freudian scale, that we go from the oral, I'm not going to eat the mic, into the anal, God, I don't want to think about it, or the genital. Guys get stuck on this Freudian stuff, so they immediately assume
you brought it up.
Envious. of the things the boys have that I don't have. They assume that I suffer from classical Freudian debate envy. But I no longer do. Praise the Lord, free at last. I am not suffering from debate envy because, thanks to a few of the boys, I get to be in the debates. Yes, it will be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And I am happy to say we are all equal and we get to participate as equals. So that's that on that. But you know what? I have a completely deranged and there is no sequitur. This is a non sequitur. Do you guys ever wake up with old theme songs from former black and white TV shows that you never thought your kids would ever see and they're running through your head? Like every now and then I wake up thinking about, Lisa, you've got to wait. Lisa, I wake up thinking about a horse is a horse, of course, of course. This morning I wake up thinking this. Why am I thinking this?
Beaver is a beaver.
Do you guys wonder?
Liz,
hang on.
we wonder why you're thinking that too, but you know.
Wait, you know what? Do you guys remember the theme song? Welcome back. Who knew Cotter was spelled K-H-A-D-R? Welcome back, Omer Cotter. It matters to say it. Welcome back, Omer Cotter. You're home.
She's a troll.
Doesn't it strike you as unusual?
I didn't use up my time.
No, you didn't. There's a lot unusual about your speech, Liz, but we're going to take off.
Omer Cotter, you've got more class than the whole fucking cabinet. Thank you.
We're going to wrap it up right there, everybody. My name's Aaron. This is Canadian Looney. So like, share, subscribe, get notified, all that fun stuff. We do a live show here every day. Come and check out one of the live broadcast streams. It is a lot of fun. Our chat room is amazing. Anyhow, Aaron, Canadian Looney, like, subscribe, share, get notified. We'll check you next video. Thank you very much for watching this one. Everyone has an opinion about Canadian federal politics.